What up, everybody?
Peace.
It's Jonathan.
It's 7.
Today we're doing something new. I know normally we give you our top fives, but we wanted to do, 7 has a lot on his mind, and he has a lot of built-up anger that we're trying to release. This is therapeutic for him. So I'm going to give him some topics. Yeah, just him today. Maybe we'll do it another day. Yeah.
But before we get into it, this episode is going to be filmed over drinks.
Yes.
It's Mahmoud's birthday. Mahmoud's our colleague. And we've been celebrating her birthday all week, so we're going to be drinking. She's off camera drinking, don't get it twisted. She feels she's too good to be on camera with us for some strange reason. But anyway, we will be drinking and get into this episode. So it might go a little crazy.
So what we're going to do is for each question, we're going to take a shot, and I'm going to bring up a topic, and Seven's going to tell you what's on his mind about that topic. All right? It might rant on for a little bit. It might be a short rant. It might be a long rant. I'm going to say something, and he's going to respond. It's almost like, in freestyle, when I throw out a word in freestyle, and then the people freestyle that word. Well, this is going to be a topic, and you get to rant about it. All right?
This might be boring.
It might be, and it might be fun. We'll see. So the first topic is going to be Mayor de Blasio. Take a shot. Mayor de Blasio.
Was that one a double?
Yes.
There was a lot of that one. Fuck.
Mayor de Blasio. Let's hear about it.
Mayor de Blasio.
Should I given you a layup for the first one?
Yeah, you could have
I know you got a lot.
we could have built up, but you know what's crazy? I really don't have a lot of problems with Mayor de Blasio. I'll say that now. Just now, the rant begins. No, I really don't have a lot of problems with Mayor de Blasio. But I can't front. I really don't think he's doing a good job. That's first and foremost. I think like a lot of politicians, he's more into what he thinks his image is, and he seems very stubborn for a person who's supposed to be serving the people. At the end of the day, a lot of these politicians, they forget that you work for the people. We voted you in, and we pay your fucking bills. You know what I mean? Somewhere that gets lost in translation. It's been lost for a lot of years. This didn't just happen overnight. But he seems very stubborn. He seems almost like he doesn't like to take advice. I don't know what the people around him are doing. You know what I mean? There was some reports in the media that, he's surrounded by a lot of people that are walking on eggshells, like they're scared to give him advice. And, and that comes from when they were giving him advice. It seems like at some point he started just shooting their advice down and letting them know, I got this, that type of thing, in not so many words. So now it's like the people that are around him are afraid to give him advice. And that kind of pisses me off because, it takes a team to run a city. No one, just like it takes a team to run a country. It takes a team to run a state. It takes a team to run a team. You know what I mean? You see sports teams, they got a team. They have an office full of people.
Right. From
the owner to the president to the managers, assistant managers, the ball boy.
So what would you like to see different?
I like to see a new fucking mayor.
There you go.
There you have it.
See?
And you know what's crazy? Did I vote for de Blasio? I don't even know if I voted for his ass. I probably did. I think I did because, like a lot of politicians, again, everything he was saying in the beginning when he was campaigning.
Everything.
Yeah, when he was campaigning, he was talking good. He was talking some good shit, But then it's like, that honeymoon was over. Then he's like, okay, the city. It could, New York is a tough place, man. It's a big city. It's very tough to run New York, and he really wasn't up for the challenge. New York is all fucked up, and I love my city.
All right, so that's question number 1. You ready for question number 2?
I'm ready.
Shot.
Shots.
You where's your cup at?
You got my cake.
She's eating cake.
Cake.
Her birthday cake.
That was a 3-minute rant.
Okay, number 2.
See
Number
what happens when you fucking
you
inject liquor into them?
You called it earlier. Here's rant number 2. The New York Knicks.
So this is going to be 6 minutes.
You might need another shot before this one. New York Knicks. Let's see what you got to say about your beloved Knicks.
Woo!
I don't know if you follow us on Instagram, but on Instagram, my top 5 podcast on Instagram, you'll see that I'm doing most of the posting. You can tell because I'm constantly taking jabs at 7 about the Knicks. So please follow us, my top 5 podcast. But go ahead, let's hear about the Knicks.
His jabs are having a negative effect on our relationship too. The Knicks, my beloved team. Ooh, where do I start? The 90s were beautiful.
You went back 20 years.
The 90s
30
were beautiful.
years.
The 90s were beautiful.
Wow.
It seems like, ever since back in the day, ever since Patrick Ewing left, man, shit just went all the way left. We had a beautiful period
When
during
did Patrick Ewing retire? That was like...
what,
that
2
was
years,
like,
3 years later after, right?
No, but Patrick Ewing retired like you're going way back, bro. I'm talking
No.
about the Knicks right now.
I'm about to get.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
start at the beginning.
Okay.
And then let me get to today.
Okay.
I'm gonna start back and I'm gonna bring it up to current affairs.
What about the Knicks in the 80s?
The 80s, I wasn't the biggest Knicks fan at that point. It started to grow. It started to grow probably around when Pat was drafted, but I really didn't really start like watching sports hardcore and becoming like a sports fan. I always loved football growing up. Don't get it twisted. I played sports when I was younger.
What's your team?
Football?
Yeah.
The Giants.
That's the only thing that we agree on. But continue.
So, when Pat left,
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Ewing, shit started going a little south. It was almost like the Knicks were cursed, We had a little window of beauty when Melo, Stoudemire, Jason Kidd, Rasheed Wallace, that team.
That
That was a little bright spot.
That team made it to the finals?
Nah,
Oh,
man.
okay. I just wasn't
Shit
sure
changed
about
when
that.
Melo got his shot blocked at the rim by, what was that dude's name from Indiana again? Who blocked his shot at the rim?
Roy Hibbert?
Yes, that dude. Fuck. That shit changed the whole dynamics of the playoff, that playoff fucking round. Oh. But anyway,
So about you,
James
Knicks?
Dolan is the fucking owner. Shit.
I got him speechless
yo.
here,
Yo, it's so many things. I don't even know where to begin. But I am a diehard Knicks fan. It's not going to change.
Poking the bear. I'm trying to bring him over to the Raptors side.
This is what he always does to me.
Yeah.
He always, and he's not alone. Don't get his choices. I got other people that always talking to me and taking jabs at me about my team. And I'm gonna go down with the ship. I've been going down with the ship every year. The Knicks just need. Well, right now, it's another season coming, and like any Knicks fan knows, it's always wait till next season. You know what I mean? We do got a few little pieces and everything.
What
I'm
draft
hurt.
pick?
I don't even know what to say no more.
What draft
man.
pick you
I
guys
can't
got?
even defend them right now.
What draft pick you guys got this year?
Yo, this dude done tagged me in some little punk ass little fucking post on Instagram last night about the Knicks with the eighth spot rather. My fault. They got the 8th spot in the draft. And what was they predicted to have prior to that?
Top 3, top 5?
Yeah, it was predicted to have
Top
like
3,
a top
top
5 pick.
By the way, shout out to Piece of
We're
Cake
cursed.
because the way that Mamu is scraping the bottom of that container for the icing of the cake.
If y'all could just see it, y'all probably would turn off the podcast.
This is
like
why
right now.
you can see me laughing is because I see her just taking her fork.
Right
just
now, she just put
scraping
the
the
fork down.
bottom.
She's taking her finger.
Yeah.
And she's just
I'm
wiping
just waiting for her to just
the
skip
inside
that
of the
and
Tupperware.
just lick the Tupperware. Anyways.
You want to pour some water in and just rinse
Yeah.
it around and drink
Rinse it around and drink the sugar.
Drink the water, drink the sugar.
Let's go back to episode 1.
Alright, so you know what? It's my fault.
7-8.
My fault. I brought up the Knicks. It's a sensitive topic. I understand. I mean, if I was a Knicks fan, I'm a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. So the Toronto Maple Leafs are the NHL's version of the Knicks. They haven't won in like 50 years. The popularity of basketball in New York, it's gotta hurt so much being a Knicks fan. It's a curse. It's a curse. It really is a curse.
Does that team have do they still make?
1967.
But do they still make a lot of money?
Yeah.
Ain't that the paradox of it though?
They're the highest grossing NHL team.
Ain't that some bullshit? It's like the Knicks is the highest grossing team,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. The NHL Hall of Fame and the Hall of Fame and their everything to do with hockey is based out of Toronto, and Toronto hasn't won Stanley Cup since 1967. So I feel your pain as a Maple Leaf fan.
And the Knicks haven't won since '73.
Right. It wasn't even the NBA then, right? It was like the ABA and the
I think, that's a good question.
Walt Frazier.
Yeah.
I think that Phil Jackson was on the team.
He
How
was.
much? You love Phil Jackson?
I respect Phil Jackson, the coach,
Right.
but when he became the president of the Knicks, he was just really lost in time.
What do you think about KP? Do you think that was a good trade for the Knicks to get rid of KP?
Hell no. I think, at the end of the day, in that situation, I don't know. I'm not behind the scenes, right?
Right.
But
He wanted out.
from the outside looking in, right.
He wanted
And
out.
I understand that him and his brother might have been being a little difficult. And from what they report is that, they didn't want a resolution. They wanted out. So they was being difficult to force a
Right.
trade. Like, I get it. Like, at the end of the day, it's like when, from top to bottom behind the scenes, when shit is not going well and there's no stability and, the organization isn't functioning like a well-oiled machine,
Right.
you have the right to be like, yo, I'm not happy here. It is unfortunate. You know what I mean? KP's playing great ball in Dallas.
He's balling out.
Yeah, him and Lucas is like a great pairing.
And he's
too.
healthy,
Yeah, he's
which is weird to see, right?
Ain't this some bullshit?
Yeah, he's healthy.
Can we get on to the
All right,
next
let's go to the
topic?
next topic. Next topic.
6 minutes and 60 seconds.
6 minutes. All right. This next topic is a little bit more near and dear to your heart. I mean, the Knicks are as near and dear to your heart, but this next topic, hip hop today.
Wow.
Shot.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, look at the fist clench. Hip hop today. Let's hear your thoughts about hip hop today.
Well, one thing I will say right out the gate. When every generation,
I'm feeling these shots. Bro.
every generation has their sound and how the game is played, right? And what the theme of that generation is. The 90s, like the pioneers of hip hop,
Might
and
be
this is some
sleeping.
true shit.
I might be sleeping on the floor today.
Because I don't want to sound like a disgruntled
Old head.
old head. But what I will
Grandpa.
say is that in the 90s, going into the 2000s, the pioneer generation, the pioneers of hip hop, looked at some of what was going on during that era as like they wasn't happy with it. Now that era, quote unquote old school hip hop, looked at the 2000s up until now as they're not happy with it. So it's like every generation is gonna have its sound, its flavor,
Okay,
swag.
now that you've done the political thing, how do you feel about today's hip hop? Let's get you back to today's hip hop. Wah.
He's good, ain't he? He's good.
Wah.
No, don't do that.
No?
Listen, I'm from a different era. Don't get it twisted. I like some of the songs that are out.
What?
But this
what
era,
songs,
like
specifically?
What artist?
What artist do you like right now? Right now.
that's kind of like new wave.
Hey, let's do it right now, real quick. Top 5 artists right now. I'm gonna hop into this. Top 5 right there. We're hopping in right now.
In no particular
order. Top 5 artists right now. Top of your head. Let's go. We'll go one. We'll go one for one.
Is Tory Lanez considered?
Tory Lane.
Is he
The
considered new
man's
wave?
that shot
The dude
Megan
that
Thee
busts his
Stallion.
gut, but I don't respect that. Don't get it twisted.
Shot the
He
girl.
shot a female on some bullshit. Well, you know
nothing.
what? We wasn't there.
Don't matter what she did.
Allegedly.
Unless
He
she's
shot a
shooting back
female.
at him, he had no
but
reason
if
to shoot at
it's
her.
if it's true, that's some bullshit. But I do like his music.
But you consider him hip hop, bro?
I don't know. Like, what's hip hop now? That's what I was getting
that's
at.
true.
No,
Well,
you see what I'm saying?
You know what's hip
The
hop
lines
now
are
to me?
blurred.
Hip hop now to me is like Logic, Kendrick Lamar.
Definitely like Logic. Well, Kendrick, I don't know if he's still considered new wave anymore.
He's still
He's
hip-hop.
been around he's definitely hip hop, but he's not new.
But
I
he's
thought
right-
you
he's
meant like,
right
well,
now.
right now the
But
newest.
Tory Lanez has
of
been
those.
around just as long as Kendrick. Tory Lanez has been around a while.
We're in Toronto.
Top 5 starting now.
So top 5 right now. Top 5
Definitely
right
Kendrick.
now.
Definitely J. Cole.
Current artists. Yeah.
Logic is cool. I'm not familiar with all his work, but I'm familiar with a few songs. These are, creative minds that actually put out some quality work. Let me think real fast. I'm thinking about the 8,000 plus songs I got in my fucking iPod.
99% of them is the Bee Gees.
I got some Bee Gees songs.
No, see?
Bee Gees was strong when I was in public school. I went it was a different era.
Different era. You want me to go? So you can.
Yeah. Because I just named 3.
Yeah. I like Logic. I'm really not a fan of J. Cole, to be honest. I know that sounds crazy, but like his music, I just can't bump it. Kendrick Lamar, definitely Kendrick Lamar. Drake, right now.
Well, is Drake still considered new wave?
He's still new wave.
I don't know.
Of course, he's still new wave.
For like 10 years.
Yeah, he's been around for a minute.
But he's still like #1 right now.
I thought like when you was.
It's very current. That's what we're talking about right now.
I thought it was like maybe 3 years or less. Like I was thinking like along, but
Well,
actually
but
Kendrick
Logic-
is definitely long.
and
Yeah,
Lo- and
definitely.
Logic's been-
so
and
right
J.
now.
Cole's been
So you
longer
know what
than
I
3
will
years.
say as far as like the newest of new wave.
I can't really name anybody.
Yeah, I
that's
can't
new.
name anybody. I really can't.
Yeah,
I'm not even
we're
gonna front
aging
on you.
ourselves. You know what? Let's not do top 5.
Let's
right
not.
now. All right, yeah.
You know what? We take it back.
Yeah.
Cardi B.
Cardi B's more than 3 years too. I
Yeah,
think.
she's more than 3
I
years.
don't think she would be in the top 5 either.
Nah, she.
Thank you, Nico, for your. You don't like Cardi B, Nico?
I said she wouldn't be in the top 5.
Who would be
You-
in your
you
top
guys
5?
heard
Real
that?
quick.
That's our
Logic,
production
J.
assistant
Cole,
that we don't pay.
Chance the Rapper. You got Chance on there, yeah?
And Kendrick probably.
Kendrick. What was the first one you said?
Logic, J. Cole.
Logic, K.
Chance,
Cole, J. Cole.
Kendrick.
Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper.
I don't know if we're putting Drake in there, but I would probably throw him in there.
Yeah, see, I still, because Drake still puts out music that's current right now. Like, for me, that's important.
See now, but one thing we all have in common: new wave for us is not really that new.
No.
It's like mid wave.
Yeah, midwave. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna trademark that.
Midwave music. As you can tell, the Patron has kicked in. We've completely lost track as to where we were. We were talking about new age hip hop. He couldn't even. He's just trying to play the politician here, Mr. Joe Biden.
Politically correct,
Mr. Joe Biden over here.
and they have to put
Hi.
They have to put my whole speech.
I'm Joe Biden. This is my.
Because if
I
I go
love
off
my
track,
wife,
I'm gonna forget.
Joe Biden.
We are doomed. We are
Yo.
doomed.
All right, the last topic, because I just wanted to segue into that. We're at 17 minutes already. The last topic that I wanted to bring up today is the current affairs of America. How do you feel that America is right now? Let's hear it.
Oh man, shit.
It's a big topic. I want to leave it for last. Shot.
This is definitely more than a shot right here.
I pour,
Let
you,
me
you
see
got,
your cup,
y'all
dude.
seen me
Let me see
pour.
your cup, dude.
Y'all seen me
Let me
pour.
see what you got in there.
Right there. See
See
that?
how you can tilt yours easily like that? If I tilt mine to that angle, it's gonna spill.
Oh.
Yo, this
I
is
still
like
took
a
the shot.
This is like a triple.
Take the shot.
I'm gonna take a sip. This is like a triple. I'm gonna take
Y'all
a
heard him
sip's
say,
worth
I'm going
of
to take a
shot.
sip?
I'm gonna take a sip's
Hey,
worth
yo.
of a shot.
Hey, yo. This guy's taking a sip of Patron. Get out of here. Sipping his shot. All right. The current affairs of America.
Canadians get real aggressive when they drink.
We do. We like the fist fight, too.
Oh my
Don't
God.
get a fist. Don't get a twisted.
See what I'm talking about? Canadians get real aggressive
We
when
do.
they drink.
We do.
We're about to cut this podcast
We do.
short.
Quick Train. Shout out to Quick Train. We've had some nice fist fights in our
Oh,
life.
that's your boy
in our
that
life.
trains?
Yeah.
True.
We've had some nice fist fights in our when we were growing up. I mean, we're older now, so we're chill. But yeah.
But y'all fought each other?
No.
Oh, y'all fought together?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
All right.
So check this shit out.
I would never fight him. He would destroy me.
All right, so but
Time
hold
out.
on. So
Pause.
what was the topic again? Today, the state of politics or
The
the state,
state
of
of
the country?
America. The state of Canada. Wow. America right now.
Yeah, that Patron's
I wish we were in Canada right now. America, let's go.
All right, the state of America.
Yeah.
My take on that is we're in a fucked up place. It's damn near like the 60s and 70s. You know what I mean? All the bigots and racists, they're feeling very bold.
Mm-hmm.
They've come out of the shadows. You know what I mean? They're in your face. There's a lot of bullshit. The country's divided. We all know that. Where do we start to rectify it? Where do you start? You know what I mean? The leaders of the country,
How do you feel about
the
Trump?
current.
Go ahead.
You know what's so crazy? And you know, there were so many references in hip hop to Trump back in the days, you know, coming up, because nobody understood or knew who he truly was back then. You know, he wasn't being analyzed under a microscope back then like he is now,
Right.
because of his position. But dude is the worst. And that's just that's putting it lightly too.
I just wanted to show y'all real quick while he's thinking. This is how much is left in this bottle. Jesus Christ.
Shot.
I might sleep on the floor here today. Continue.
But dude is the worst. He doesn't get it. He's a narcissist. Everything's about him. Everything's about him and his friends lining their pockets. And he doesn't have the country's best interests at heart. You know, it's like, you know, just, man, listen, I could go on for hours about this dude. Like,
Well,
he
you
knows
got,
that.
You got,
he
you got
knows
like
that
you got
one.
like 4 more minutes because I want to cut this off at 25.
Okay. You know, is at the end of the day, it's like, you know, whenever somebody questions him or wants to investigate, he fights so hard. Look how hard he's fighting about his taxes.
Yeah, that's weird. Right?
Whenever you have nothing to hide, you have transparency. When you have a lot to hide, you fight so hard to keep it hidden.
Right.
If he has nothing to hide, why is he fighting so hard to keep all these things about him secret? His business dealings, his personal dealings, his moves as a president. You know what I mean? He's blocking people from testifying and things of that nature. He's threatening people. He's a bully. You know what I mean? Like, that is not presidential.
What-
We all know that.
what
This
do
ain't
you-
no new shit that you're hearing from me.
What do they do to bullies in Park Hill?
It was different. I don't know. It all depends what generation. Some bullies was good till later on. I tell you like this, like, you know, I got bullied and I've done some bully shit. You know what I mean? I think we all probably could relate to both sides of the coin. But bullies in Park Hill, it all depends. Like, for the most part, bullies in Park Hill used to be older than us. Then they bully the little guys. Then the little guys would grow up and get guns and shit. And this is not to glorify it. This is just what used to go on in Park
The
Hill.
biggest bully at our work right now is Mahmoud. Just let everybody know.
Anybody
Just
from
let it
Park
know
Hill
out there.
knows.
Let it out now.
When
Biggest
motherfuckers
bully.
grew up,
Winston, you know what's up.
we either ganged up on the bully or we got big enough to confront the bully or not back down from the bully and deal with it that way, huh? How, what? What you say?
We got 2 minutes. We got 2
How many
minutes.
shots did she have?
Just 1. 2. Yo, we had a lot though.
Yeah, we did. I think
got
we
an
had
em-
4 so far.
I got an empty stomach.
Plus the other one before
Yeah,
that.
5 shots.
Time for her to have another one. Nico.
Nico,
Pour
Mama,
her one.
please, please,
Pour her one. Pour her one.
please, get it out of my face.
But back to Trump.
I gotta drive at some point.
Back to Trump. He's not for the people. He's for his people. He's for himself more so than anything else. He has a lot to hide. I don't know what's going to happen once he's out of office. I don't know if he's going to be out of office this November. Well,
Would you
if
like
he's
him
gonna,
to be?
Hell to yes, man. Listen, if he gets reelected, I am leaving the country.
Where you
So
going?
further notice, I'll probably, just a quick, I'll go to Canada for a little while if they have me. I'll go to Canada first, and then I'll decide where I'm going after that. But I just got to get out the country fast because another 4 years of this shit, like, he done made America very unpopular.
Canada's the place to be.
Like, we can't
Can I
even
say?
go nowhere right now because of this whole pandemic shit.
True.
And that's based off of his response to the pandemic shit.
True.
This is some
We can't even go to
bullshit.
other states.
This is some bull.
We
We
can't
can't
even
even go to other states.
without having to quarantine 14 days.
Right, and other
Crazy.
states can't come here. Well, we have a list. I know there's a few, but we have a long list of states when they come here, like, because like this shit is so crazy. Like, this is some shit straight out of a movie,
It is. What
and
movie?
not a good movie either.
What movie would
It's like a
what,
horror
what
flick.
would you name the movie?
Bullshit. This is some. The name of the movie would be "This is some bullshit."
This is some bullshit.
That would be the name of the movie. This is some bullshit. And it's like you laugh at it, but at the same time, it's kind of painful. How did we
Yeah.
get here?
Yeah.
We're supposed to be the number one nation in the world. We're supposed to be the nation that other countries follow our lead.
It's supposed to be.
What the prime minister or whatever they call the person over there in Germany had made the statement not too long ago
Angela
about me.
Merkel? Angela Merkel?
I don't know, is that her name?
Yeah, that's her name.
And she made the statement about that all the other countries have to come to the realization that we can no longer follow America's lead. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah. That's sad. It happened all in 4 years. Not even.
Yeah.
Not even
In
4 years.
like not even.
Yeah.
Not even. It's like we done spited all our allies, and this dude is praising all of our adversaries.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to be a dictator. Don't get it twisted. He wants to take over, and he wants to have endless rule.
Mm.
But hopefully, if he even tries that, the people will rise up. Civil war, then zombie apocalypse. I'll be ready. Meet me at Dick's Sporting Goods. Then we're over the bridge to the gun store. Then we gotta make our way out to the countryside.
At this point, I gotta cut it off because now we're getting into zombie apocalypse and
Conspiracy theories.
So that's gonna be another day. So stay tuned. We're actually gonna have a guest speaker on that day where we're gonna have some
There you
too
go.
much Patron.
Peace to all my people.
Yes.
Peace to all our people.
Peace.
Everybody be safe out there.
Yes.
We
Until next
appreciate
time.
you. We appreciate your support. Thank you for tuning in.
Right.
And I had a question too. I asked Jonathan recently. Are podcasts supposed to be live? Or is that like?
They can be.
They can be.
They
Okay.
can be.
Our shit is
I mean, like the Joe
pre-recorded.
Rogan podcast, they film it and then
We're
they
not on that
release it.
level yet, but one day
I'm hoping we
we'll
get
get
100
there.
million. I'm hoping
We're on
we
the
get
shoestring budget.
If we get 100, yo, I'm on my iPhone. We're drinking Patron, and
Cheers.
that's it.
Word.
Till next time, I'm Jonathan.
I'm 7.
Peace.
Peace.